good? This is Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3B, coming at you with another Run the Comics. Like I said before in another previous episode, that I'm not doing as many as these as often. Just trying to take care of some other things, but definitely want to show you what I hit up the last time I was at my LCSs. But let's just get right into this and show you what I got. Give you my thoughts. First up, Wildstorm number 4. Really good story, picking up from the last 3 issues. Something I have to probably reread, especially when it comes to a lot of these stories when you have a lot of different names, especially when you have new characters or new storylines. Even though this one kind of borrows, I don't say borrows from, but it has some aspects from Image's previous Wildcats story. Some information from those particular stories in this. When you're talking about a new story, you had to get new characters and their names and places. So it's just trying to get all those things situated in your head. But the story itself is pretty cool. Have a more of a sci-fi feel, a little bit of superpower, but I just feel more of a sci-fi feel with the story. But it's pretty good. I'm gonna see how this goes. Because according to the timeline, it should be 24 issues. So I don't know if it's going to end after 24 issues or for this run or what they're going to do. We'll see. But so far, it's been pretty good. It's Wildstorm number 4. Next, Trinity number 9. This is part 1 of the Dead Space arc. And this right here is really interesting. They're in space at the Justice League station, and finding out that there's some things happening there that they are trying to give spoilers, as you can tell, but it's probably like this. The Justice League space station has been blasted into, and they're trying to figure out who did it, and there's some people missing. So this is a pretty good story, and it's I wonder how this one's going to go. This is a very pretty it has that detective aspect that Batman readers will like, but also has that the power through and trying to fight through some things. So, but it's pretty good. Trinity is a pretty solid run, and I've been just picking this up, and I have no problems with that. So it's pretty good. Next up, Hal Jordan Green Lantern Corps. Of course, I'm a big Hal Jordan Green Lantern fan, but this is actually the end of the arc that has been going on. I forgot the name of the arc, but this basically comes to a conclusion, and the revelation that you find out in this story is very interesting indeed. And the last panel is a very sad panel, but I wonder what they're gonna go to next. That's what I wonder how to go next, especially with the Green Lantern Corps and the Sinestro Corps joining forces. I wonder how they're going to go from here, where they're going to go from here. So this was a very good read. I like Hal Jordan, and I've even stopped getting the Green Lantern regular series and just sticking with Hal Jordan Green Lantern Corps because I don't know. I like Simon and I like Jessica characters, but I don't know, just not feeling that storyline as much. I may try and go back and get back into it, but I don't know. But here, Image Comics, Curse Words number 5. This is a very interesting story about Wizard and him losing his powers and trying to get them back, and the person who, should I say, his boss, I want to call it his boss, Wizard boss, is trying to get him back. He don't want to go back because he didn't do his job with destroying the Earth. So Ruby, she's coming to get him, and they have some past. So it's a very kind of fun story with curse words, but yes, they do have curse words, so it's not for kids. But it's a pretty cool story. I wonder where this is going. All these newer stories that came out in like the last few months, I wonder where they're going to go, how they're going to go further, especially once that main story arc is complete You know, and I wonder if it will continue or if it will just stop at a certain issue number like 12 or 20 or something. But this is a pretty good story though so far. Next, this story right here. So much heart in it, so much, man. God Country number 5. This is the actually this is the second let's say it's the second cover, or considered, I guess some people consider a variant cover. But I'm saying if they put both covers out at the same time, it's not really a variant in my eyes. I think a variant is something they'll put out. I don't know. Let's just say it's the variant cover. But I like this one a little bit better than the first one. But they both were dope covers, so, but I love the color scheme on that. Look at that red and that green. Popping. Good story, read through, and man, the grandfather, I forget his name, I keep forgetting what his name is, but he's getting ready to handle business. It's fine, all the people that I don't even want to call him main villain, but let's just say that for now. The people he bringing to him, he been, battling them, and Grandpa is on point with his skills, but he's able to relate to him. So now he's like, okay, I need to go to the home world. So that's what this one's basically leading to for him, and I guess you could say a big battle. I wonder if it's going to be, I think it should be the next issue. So I'm really waiting for number 6 for this. But this has been a very good story. Talking about family, dealing with family, talking about illness or sickness, and what happens if you are able to cure that by holding on to this powerful sword. What will you do? Good story. 7 to Eternity. Haven't read this yet. This is number 6. I am excited about reading this. This is a very good story. You haven't caught up to 7 to Eternity, get it. It's a nice fantasy sci-fi series. Probably a little bit more fantasy than sci-fi, but really dope. About a man trying to reclaim his family's name, his family's family pride, in a way, and trying to escape demons and all these other things. So, but it's really dope. 7 to Return number 6. If you're looking at that next, and then here we go. My last 3 books, all up in Mylar, man. This one, I saw it. I got it for $1. It's really good condition. It's X-Men Battle of the Atom, number 1, and cover art by Arthur Adams, inside art by Frank Cho, written by Bendis. This is a dope cover, just shot at me. I'm an X-Men fan from the 90s, and 80s, and they just gone through so many changes and so many trials. Of course, they're trying to bring it back with the X-Men Gold and Blue and the Weapon X program, Jean Grey, all these other Cable books coming out. So they're trying to do some things with X-Men, but I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna have to do to really fix the X-Men. I thought they're gonna get rid of the X-Men, but it seemed like it's too popular for them to get rid of them. So, but this is going back in time. I don't know what year this is. I think it's the early to mid 2000s, I believe. But I just saw it for the cover mainly. But I definitely want to see what the story is about. But like I said, Arthur Adams cover, Frank Cho interiors. I checked out the interiors. Interiors are dope. You know who Frank? You've seen his work, especially doing the artwork of an entire book. It's dope. So, X-Men Battle of the Atom. Going to see what that's about. Man, this book I've been waiting on. Victor LaValle's Destroyer, illustrated by Dietrich Smith. If Frankenstein had a son, that's all you need to know. And the son is an African American son. What type of issues do you think you have to go through? And this is I've been waiting on this for a little while now, and I'm glad it's finally has come out. If you don't know about this, check it out from Boom Studios. This is number 1. It's a 6-issue arc. Only 6 issues. This is number 1. Dope cover. And pick this up at your comic spot. Support these indie indie comic companies, and Boom Studio has been putting out a lot of dope work. Also, the book Black is one of their comics, which I'm waiting for issue number 6. It's been a while, so The Destroyer, check it out, number 1. And lastly, Black Panther. It's the variant cover, issue number 13. Get into this new story arc, and I don't know if I'm going to continue with Black Panther. The first arc was very good from the first 12 issues, and I'm gonna see how this goes. As you can see, the crew is down here. You know, Black Panther has a new book with the crew, and then we also have the Wakanda books. But the main Black Panther book, I want to see how this is. See how it is. You know, his sister is back. His country is getting back together. The war that they had has been seemingly settled. So what's next? You know, still gonna be some tension. You know, but what's next? So hopefully this will answer some questions. And just turn that light off. Check that out. Dope cover. But that's what I got, man. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Run the Comics. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like this, you know, let me know what you feel. Let me know what you feel about the content. Have some more videos to come up soon. Even my daughter's gonna have some videos coming up, so be on the lookout for that. Hopefully do some things with her very soon. Since it's the end of school, it's like the beginning of summer, and be more opportunities to do some real cool things. So subscribe and keep looking out for new content coming. All right, this has been Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3B, and I am out. Grace and peace.